all ages and everything. And you can sign up. If you go, we haven't mentioned this, but we do have a website. It's oldhomeday.com or oldhomedays.com. And you can get all the forms, everything is available on there, and you can get all the information on the 5K road race. But that takes place at 8 o'clock, and it runs from the Grange down, Mammoth down, Buttrick down, what's that? No, it goes down Peabody Road, Buttrick, back up Mammoth. So during that time frame, it is very difficult for you to get your cars on Pillsbury, Mammoth, any of those roads, because the police shut that down. And there's only a small open area that allows traffic to flow before the parade starts, and the road is shut down at 10:15 and it's closed usually till 12, and that's Mammoth Road. So that means any of the roads intersecting from the middle school to Max Apples are closed and will be detoured. And we do send out a brochure with all that information so that residents of the town understand that. And so, any questions on the 5K road race? Russ, you run it, it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, the 10:15 to 12, that's a parade time, isn't it?
Right.
Parade starts at 10:30.
Right, so that whole length is closed down. The road race is at 8, I think.
Right.
So
Usually
for
done
about-
around 9 is
Yeah,
usually
yeah.
when everybody's
It's about
finishing.
45 minutes an hour it's closed from.
It's just a good time, and it's a great family run for everybody and stuff, so. The next thing is, if we go on the line of events, would be the Presbyterian Church. Unfortunately, they couldn't make it here tonight. But last year, the Presbyterian Church got, again, involved with Old Home Day, and they sponsored a continental breakfast, and they're going to do that again. They had baby changing stations, which is something we never ever really thought of, which is such a great idea. And they're going to do a lot of other activities, and we hope to include that in the brochure so everyone knows. And we're also going to have our normal event, which is the baby contest. And the baby contest is for children that were born from August, what was last year? 19th, where were we last year?
August 18th.
We were the
August
18th parade.
18th. So if you were born August 19th till August 16th, if you wanted to bring your
That might be a little gross. How
Yeah.
about the day before?
four,
maybe?
okay, the August. You want to do it? I'm just coming from the hospital. But you could bring your baby and. Well, that's what we're getting into, that one. But if you have a child born in that time range, you can put them in our baby contest. And the baby contest is an old tradition. It's been going on, God, since the Women's Club had it before. And it's been around for a long time. And probably the most important thing that we need to make clear to everyone is there is no registrations the day of the contest. The only way you get in the contest is pre-registration. There are forms on the website, there are notices, you can call Maria, who runs the event. I mean, we try to encourage everyone, every way to get their application in, because we do not allow anyone to register on the day of the event. It would just be too hard to coordinate, and that's why we do this the way we do. So the baby contest is held at Matthew Thornton Gym, and it's always a good time. And then we start the parade, and like I said, and then we are now going to have a new spin, I guess, right? Spin?
Saturday.
On Saturday night. Adriana volunteered to take over Saturday night to try to get, oh, I forgot about you. Oh, you're right there. I'm sorry.
Kathy, just a couple things. Where are people going to be able to get their hands on the registration forms for the baby contest?
The baby contest, you can get it through the papers. I think they're in the town hall, the library. You call Maria, you can get them online.
Okay.
You call Maria, she'll get them mailed out to you, or just take it over the phone and that kind of stuff. And all that information is included in the forms and online, and we'll make sure it's publicized in the paper, and Bob, you can
Yeah.
smack me, because I forgot.
Put
Well,
them
you want
for-
to talk about the Historical Society?
Before you go into that, hey, what's the phone number for our, I forgot, for our Old Home Day? Like, if somebody had a question for Old Home Day,
They
what's that
dial-
town number they dial?
432-1100, and then they hit, I think it's what, 5 now for the committees? And you'll have Old Home Day, and it
Yeah.
lists all these things, and you can like,
That way somebody will know that's watching, well, if I got a question, it's all that number.
Reed, do you know what's going on with the Historical Society?
Well, I know a lot about it, yes.
Okay, why don't you tell us what the Historical Society's gonna do?
Okay. Historical Society will be doing almost exactly what they did last year, and they're still trying to get people to fit into red coats to do the other half of the item, but they have had no success so far. So they will have Cannon will be there, the ways they did things in 1700 and odd will be there, how they cooked, how they made clothes, and
Spinning,
that,
are they gonna have the spinning demonstration again?
spinning, how they made clothes and spinning. Well, and that's about it.
Reed,
Cooking demonstration.
Cooking?
They'll be there all night. They'll be there all night.
Reed, will we have to let the police know, since there's so many new police there, in case when them guns go off, they don't go rushing in again?
Yes.
There's a gunfight?
Well,
Or terrorists?
I'm gonna be there with my musket,
All right,
my grandfather's musket, so that's all the protection.
That is always, that's a nice time going down there, if you haven't been down there. What did they do last year? They had a breakfast, right?
Did they make breakfast out of the
They
apple?
camped out too over there.
Oh, yeah, they camp out. They camp out
They
Friday
slept
night.
over.
Yeah.
So if it's a nice night, if you're sitting there listening to the fireworks, and all of a sudden you hear a big boom, they're practicing
It's
cannon
not
shooting.
terrorists.
Right, it's not terrorists.
If you hear two,
Well,
Not
true.
the
You're really
veterans
not there to get your
practicing.
pigs or your horses or your cows or your goats.
Don't say goats, the police will come and get you.
yeah,
No goats allowed in this community. All right, Bob, I forgot all about
oh,
you.
no live.
And you
goats
can
allowed.
punish me.
Chickens.
So you can talk about Saturday night.
Okay, Saturday morning, we're gonna start
Or
at
Saturday.
7:30. Saturday morning. 7:30 to 9:30 is gonna be the hot air balloon rides. Remax is going to try and get that balloon again, so if you haven't gone on that, that's a nice ride. It's a tethered ride, up and down, you get a nice view of the whole area around there. Greater Londonderry YMCA is gonna be doing kid games again. That's gonna be noon to 3 p.m. in front of the Grange Hall. So if you haven't been there, it's usually great kind of activities. We do some family activities, family races and stuff like that. They do some little kid stuff, egg on a spoon, little things like that. So if you've got kids that are like under 12, I mean, that's a lot of great activities for them over there. And like I said, there's family stuff too. We do have lots of prizes, so usually we have ice cream coupons and candy and all sorts of stuff. So they'll definitely have a good time, and all that's free. We'll also have free crafts for the kids in the Grange Hall. That was the first year we did it, was last year, and it went over really well. So we're going to be doing masquerade masks this year. So everybody's going to be like a little mini Halloween. So it'll be kind of cool.
That'll be cool.
No, you don't have to be a kid.
Just have
You're
to-
young at heart. You can come. We'll give you
Or
that.
just
Not
act
Al,
like
though.
one,
No,
right?
Al can't come.
I just
These
got my
two
AARP card, so.
We did. We had spin art last year. All the kids like that, so we're gonna be doing that again. And we've got some bags to decorate and a lot of different craft type things. Like I said, all free. Just come on over. Then we're gonna be doing family games for kind of the older crowd. So maybe the teenage crowd on the common from 1:30 to 2:30. We'll do some pie eating, some team challenge type stuff. So that'll be kind of fun. That's 1:30 to 2:30. Wildlife
Is that on the
encounter.
bandstand?
What?
Is that on the bandstand?
No, it's in front of the bandstand. We commandeer, not really in front, it's in front way back. We kind of commandeer a little section in the back,
Okay.
put up little spikes and,
Behind the chairs? Like
yeah, behind the chairs. Yeah, that's what we did last year. We had the, a little relay race kind of thing for the family last year, and that worked out well. There was plenty of room. Wildlife Encounters is gonna be coming with an animal show from 2:30 to 3:30. That's gonna be by the big pine tree by the lights. There's a nice little incline so you can see all the animals and everything, so.
I like that. Big
That's
pine
usually a
tree
good
by the
time.
lights.
Big
Two
pine tree.
big pine trees.
2. And then the family favorite, free bingo for all ages is gonna be over at the Lions Hall again, 3:30 to 4:30. We'll have hundreds of dollars in prizes.